You are not looking at the TV show here, folks. You are looking at action figures. This is the San Diego Comic-Con 2012 exclusive Power Rangers Super Samurai Final Victory Ranger pack. And everything you see right here comes in that pack. There's only 300 of this pack ever made. So I've opened it up, as you can see. In the previous video I showed you guys the box, but these are the figures out of the box. And everything you see here comes in the box, including the background and everything. And just to prove I'm not lying, this is not the TV show that you're looking at. These are action figures sitting right there, as you can see. So this is actually pretty sweet. I like this whole, this is a pretty sweet display just right here. By the way, the back it's not propped up on anything. It's kind of curved towards the edge, so it sort of sits up. But yeah, this looks really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at these one by one, and we'll give a close look at that and compare with some of the other stuff I got around here. So let's get started. Let's move some of these out of the way here. Let's start off with the girls. So let's do the Pink Ranger. So, Pink Ranger right here. So first, let's take a look at the Zord cockpit here. This is the cockpit that comes with the Pink Ranger. It's got the turtle Zord right there. As you can see, it's got pink colors around the sides, pink colors right there as well. There's the bottom, there's the top, and this is what the back looks like. So it's got two pegs for the Rangers to stand on. As you can see, they have the holes at the bottom of their feet. And so here's the regular Mega Mode Pink Ranger. I haven't tried this yet, but I would think they would fit. Yes, they do. So that does fit in there. So this works with all the different 4-inch figures, basically. And it's also got a little space to kind of slide the Megablade into, which the Megablade doesn't stay in place, but you can kind of slide it in a little bit and have the Ranger hold it. It kind of looks like it's in place there. But that's all there is to this this cockpit here. Before we get to the figure, let's take a close look at the Megablade weapon that it comes with. And each of the Rangers comes with this, so you have 6 of these in the pack. And as you can see, there's some gold paint there on the Black Box Morpher, and gold and red paint on the Megablade, and some silver paint as well. It looks pretty sweet. The paint really makes a difference. If you have any of the other 4-inch figures, like the Mega Mode Rangers, they'll come with this Megablade here, and as you can see, there's no paint on this one. And there's no Black Box Morpher on this one, but aside from that, let's do a little comparison here. So as you can see, big difference. The Megablade looks so much better painted. So yeah, otherwise they're basically the same thing. They both have a little peg to kind of stick on the side of the Ranger as well. And just for a quick little comparison, if you want to see what I thought was kind of neat, here is the Megablade and the Black Box Morpher, the actual role-play weapons that you can see, the toys of there. And this is, hold on, I'm trying to balance here. Here's the toy, and you look at the paint difference right there. There is no paint difference. It's basically got the same amount of paint detail that the full role-play weapon has, which I think is pretty sweet. So yeah, that is the Megablade weapon right there. So with that, let's take a look at the Pink Ranger. So here is Super Mega Mode Pink. This is what she looks like. The regular Super Mega Mode Rangers are slowly appearing in stores. I do not have them yet, but once I do, I will do a comparison video so you can get a look at the difference there. So I know the one big difference is these figures have special metallic paint. As you can see, she's really shiny. I don't know if she has more paint than the usual figures, but I guess we'll find out once I get those and we can do a comparison. But you can see the little pink stripes there. It's got a gold emblem there. And yeah, this is the figure. Here's the bottom there. Here's the back of the figure. And basically same, articulation that you would normally have with the figures. You can move the head around, you can, the arms move, you can bend them, etc. The wrists, they sort of move, but it's kind of tight. I don't want to mess with it. But yeah, and then, the legs can move apart, and you can bend them at the knees. The usual, basically. So that is the Super Mega Mode Pink Ranger. And let me grab some of the other Pink Rangers that I have, and we'll do a little comparison with those. I have the regular Pink Ranger right there, and the Mega Mode Pink Ranger right here. So there's your little comparison. The Pink Rangers are kind of hard to stand a little bit, so that's why they're sort of in a little awkward pose. But that's the difference there. The Super Mega Mode Pink is obviously shiny because of the metallic paint. But yeah, that's the comparison there. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so with that, let's move on to the next Ranger. Next up is, let's do yellow. Let's do the other girl. So here is the Yellow Ranger. So we'll take her out of this, and here is her sword cockpit. You have the ape sword right there. There's yellow on the sides and yellow paint around here. Although the yellow paint looks a lot like gold paint, and if you compare the Yellow Ranger with the Super Mega Mode, the Gold Ranger as well, both of them have very similar color paint. So just a little notice there about that. But not much more to this little cockpit there. The Megablade as well, same thing, so we'll just kind of skip over that. But this is the Super Mega Mode Yellow Ranger. And one thing I do also want to point out, the little thing here, the Shogun buckle is also colored. So the Pink Ranger had a little pink dot there, and the Yellow Ranger has a yellow dot in the middle. If I grab the little Shogun buckle toy that I have, you'll see this is what it is basically that they have on there, and then the little dot in the middle is colored depending on the Ranger. So that's kind of cool. And very shiny, very, I guess, gold color almost it looks like. Same articulation as the other figures basically. But this is kind of what the yellow one looks like. The gold emblem there as well, and yeah, same thing there. So let's put the Ranger right there. Try and get her to stand up. And I have the regular Yellow Ranger right here. And the Mega Mode Yellow Ranger. So those are the three yellows that I have right there. And you can definitely see the difference with the metallic paint in the middle now, comparing these ones. So yeah, so that's it for this video. In the next part, we'll continue on and take a look at the rest of the Rangers as well. So stay tuned.